If you want to study in one of the richest countries in the world with a high quality education, then continue watching this video. Brunei Darussalam Government is offering fully funded scholarship for international students to study Bachelor, Master and PhD at one of the institutes and colleges of Brunei. I won this scholarship in 2021 to study fully for free for my PhD degree. In this video, I will share everything you should know before applying for this scholarship: application process, documentation you need, motivation letter, and interview. If you are ready, then let's start. The Government of Brunei Darussalam Scholarship is fully funded scholarship for international students, which allows you to study in one of the following universities in Brunei: University Brunei Darussalam, University Islam Sultan Sharif Ali, University Technology Brunei, College University Perguruan Ugama Seri Begawan, Polytechnic Brunei. What does the scholarship cover? Tuition fee, your air tickets from your country and back, monthly personal allowance, which is 500 Brunei dollars or 350 US dollars, 150 Brunei dollar for your meals and food, 600 Brunei dollars book allowance annually, which is around $400. Additionally, you will get accommodation at the residential college of the university, baggage allowance when you are first coming to Brunei and when you are leaving the country upon completion of the university. Depending which country you come from, it can be 250 Brunei dollars or 500 Brunei dollars. And the last thing is comprehensive health insurance. What are the main requirements of the scholarship? First of all, you shouldn't be more than 25 years old while you're applying for undergraduate studies, and you shouldn't be more than 35 years old when you're applying for postgraduate studies, including master and PhD. The next thing is about your proficiency in English. You have to provide a certificate, including IELTS or TOEFL, to prove that you speak English very well. How can you apply for this scholarship? Depending on the university where you want to study at, the process will be different and the links, platforms will be different. For example, I was applying for Brunei Darussalam University, therefore I used their platform to apply for the scholarship. What documents do you need? You have to provide your passport and birth certificate, proving that you come specifically from that country and you were born there. Second, you have to provide all your transcripts and degrees if you have, because if you're applying for PhD, it will include your high school, your bachelor and master. If you're applying for master, it will be only your high school and bachelor. If you're applying for bachelor, it will be only your high school certificates and transcripts. Also, you have to translate every document that it is not in English and notarize it. Another important thing is, of course, English proficiency test and 2 reference letters. If you go to the website that I will share with you in the description of the video, you can see that there is specific form of reference or recommendation letter that you have to use to submit these recommendation letters. You have to ask your professor at university or an employer that you were working for or you are working now to fill up their recommendation letters, and you have to upload them. And the last thing, of course, is motivation letter, why you need this scholarship, why you're applying for PhD or master or bachelor, and how you are going to use this knowledge that you are going to get in this university and with the help of this scholarship in the future. Please watch this video of mine again, where I talk about motivation letter and how to write an attractive motivation letter to be seen by the committee. If you're applying for PhD, you have to provide research proposal, what you are going to research and how you are going to spend all these 4 years while studying PhD. Also, you have to fill the application form in the platform of the scholarship. Again, depending on what university you are applying for, you will have different platform. As I have mentioned, I applied through Brunei Darussalam University. Therefore, I remember I was completing education part, work experience part, reference or recommendation letters part, motivation letter, which is very important. Talking about which major you can apply for, you can apply for any major that you want. But for example, I have a lot of questions in the comments about whether I can apply for economics if I was studying law in my bachelor degree. Again, it will depend on how you will prove your point in motivation letter, showing why you need economics now. Or for example, if you're studying psychology in your master and you want to study political science in your PhD degrees, again, you have to prove and you have to show the connections and your future goals depending on the major you have chosen. When you are done with your application and you submit it, later on, if your application of course went further, you will get the invitation to have an interview. It's very interesting that the interview will be with the same person, supervisor, potential supervisor of yours. It will be approximately 30-40 minutes. In terms of mine, it was about 45 minutes because it was very interesting, and in most cases my supervisor was telling me how I will benefit, what we are going to do together, and all these things. After this interview with your potential supervisor, he or she will recommend you to the scholarship itself, because it means that you went through the university platform, university system, and then supervisor accepted you, and then you will go to the scholarship stage where they have to approve your scholarship. I got the scholarship. It was partial scholarship. The only thing that I had to pay it was accommodation and tickets, and I was living in Tajikistan at that time, and it was quite a long way, and after COVID it was super expensive to fly to Brunei, and I made decision not to accept the offer, but it was a great experience to go through all this. So I can tell you, for example, now about how to apply. When can you apply? The application is open now, starting from the 2nd January until 15th of February. I wish you good luck and see you in my next videos.